Hey, Mr. Corey. Are you there? Turn on your fucking mic. Talk to me. Talk to me, Corey. Coming in, Corey. Chose those bum-ass outfits for those bum-out Saints. Oh, Corey. Oh, Corey. Mr. Corey.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
You gonna use it, Tyron?
Looking to throw right away.
Yes, sir. Corey.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down.
I see you like zone, huh? Huh, Corey?
3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Oh, he's lucky. Lucky, lucky man. Lucky, lucky boy.
Best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ah. I'm going for it. Oh. God damn. God damn. Oh.
From their end of the field.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. This is Alvin Kamara with it.
Damn you. Corey. Coming in, Corey.
That nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
Running behind center with Kamara.
Yeah, you ain't gonna run anymore, Corey. I had enough of that.
Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Carr here from the gun. The throw is caught.
No, sir.
Doesn't go far.
Go ahead and take your 3.
They are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
McManus sends it through, and they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Return starts at the 3. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. He does it. Touchdown.
Easy pickings, Corey. Jesus Christ. Waste my time playing bum. Oh, look at Janikowski with that leg.
Point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders
Come on, Corey, tighten up.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. Pocket isn't holding up.
Max Crosby.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another try following the sack. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
You ain't running. I told you ain't running no more, Corey. What the fuck you doing?
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Escapes the pocket.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-3 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it on 3rd and 5. Carr setting to throw. Pocket isn't holding up.
I know you wanted, Corey.
And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it'll be Raider football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. We send a man in motion. It's Mostert on 2nd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 34. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. They go play action here. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Throwing it again here. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Working quickly here. First down from the red zone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Chase is killing me. Shit.
Success from the previous play. It is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home outside.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal. Mostert runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown.
Easy pickings, easy pickings. I told you you were trash, Corey.
Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Trying again, following the sack. He puts some air under this one, deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints making a one-score game before halftime. Prater adds the PAT. And the Saints cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Pass play coming here. They touch him down with a great pickup, and it's good for a first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he's able to cross.
You're gonna have to get out that zone, bro. I'm being honest.
Textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. That's into the hands of Mostert. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the eye.
Damn you, Corey. Damn you, damn you, damn you.
The Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Carr to the air now. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Carr with it on 1st. That's complete to Camaro. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. 2nd and 3 now. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Carr here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So on 3rd down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not
What the fuck was that, Corey?
enough leg and too far left as well. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Throwing for the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Carr back to throw. Surgeon. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Throwing his Carr. He's on the move. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A run from Mostert to begin the 3rd. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Lante Taylor making the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time, and that brings up 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 12-yard line.
Another try following the sack. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th
No, Corey. No. That ain't gonna work, but.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're throwing it. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, you might as well punt it.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And And the Saints get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running left, this is Kamara. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's the gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Saints' ball. Second and 3 now. Another run for Kamara. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Carr with it on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 18 on 2nd down. Able to get it to Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Finds him on the crossing route. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Complete here to Bowers. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 47. This finds Mostert. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They are throwing it again. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Got a man, Bowers has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Raiders up by 4. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations.
You just score, Gory. Come on. I know you got it in you.
Every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Now to throw. From the pocket. Put the body on the line for his team. And they pull it off. A touchdown.
Damn you, Corey.
Back to throw. And this is
Motherfucker.
Gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights, and the Saints grow their lead to 8. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. Finds, trying to break a return. Oh, no, he lost the football! And they steal it back on the return. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And the